Welcome to the Explainer. So if you're running a gym, you already know the drill. It is a constant, grinding battle against member churn. But right now, there's this massive global fitness benchmark that is literally acting as a huge retention engine for businesses everywhere. I'm talking about HYROX. Let's dive right into exactly how this works so you can take what you're reading about right here and immediately apply it to your own space. To put things into perspective, there are now over 10,000 affiliated gyms worldwide. 10,000. And honestly, that footprint just recently doubled. So no, this isn't just some fleeting trend happening overseas or, strictly living on social media. The demand is already right in your neighborhood. And this market of eager athletes, it is growing like wildfire. So what's the actual secret sauce behind all that explosive growth? It's right here. A 98% finish rate. Now, I know HYROX sounds like this super intimidating elite competition, but the reality is there are no time caps. There are no crazy high-skill gymnastics like muscle-ups or anything like that. It is just relentlessly accessible to your everyday gym goer. Demystifying the race itself is actually pretty simple. It basically just combines running with very basic functional movements. But, the real magic here is standardization. It's ordered the exact same way, using the exact same weights at literally every single event on the entire planet. That is huge because it means your members know exactly what they're training for every single time. Looking at the breakdown, whether it's the ski erg, pushing a sled, or doing wall balls, none of these aid stations are overly technical in isolation. Pretty much anyone can do them. But completing them under heavy running fatigue? Wow, that's a whole different ballgame. It creates a really clear, tangible, and honestly thrilling training goal for people. Okay, so here is how this actually transforms your business. Think about it. Members who are actively training for a race, they don't just go and cancel their gym membership after one bad week. And why is that? Well, it's because they aren't just chasing some vague aesthetic in the mirror anymore. They are chasing a real physical finish line. And let me tell you, that kind of motivation is absolutely bulletproof. It builds this incredible retention by essentially stacking three massive drivers that ordinary, everyday programming usually lacks. First, you've got a locked-in deadline right there on the calendar. Second, there are objective performance benchmarks that members can and absolutely do obsess over. And third, it builds this massive sense of community through partner and relay formats. It's like a built-in support system. Now, you might be sitting there wondering, how on earth do I program this without totally alienating my beginners? Well, the solution is actually really elegant. You don't need two completely separate programs. You just run one session with built-in lanes. So your beginners and your elite athletes can conquer the exact same circuit together, side by side, just utilizing scaled loads and staggered rotations. It's that simple. Of course, managing all the logistics of this could easily bear your front desk, and nobody wants that. So to scale this effectively, you absolutely have to run it through some solid gym management software. That way, you can strictly cap your class sizes based on your equipment capacity, seamlessly track everyone's benchmark history, and just fully automate those in-house event registrations. Because here's the reality of the situation. The necessary equipment for this is probably already sitting on your facility floor right now. And trust me, your members are already watching these exact races online, and they are actively looking for a place to train for them. So the only question left for you is this. Are you going to be the one to give them their finish line, or are they going to have to go find it at the gym down the street?